And like always, let me put you a little bit behind. I like it. Sorry that I have to wear this hat, but it is the beginning of summer, and if I don't wear a hat, it absolutely hurts my head. I don't know why. I have this thing. I am a Brazilian, but I cannot stand the sun. Hello everyone, my name is Julia, and today let's talk about Monstera, right? Classic house plant. Everybody loves the fenestrations. Everybody loves big leaves. Such a classic. I had a friend, I have a friend who one day messaged me sent me a photo of his Monstera, new leaf, droopy, looking sad, and he was worried about it, and that's what the video is about today. I want to talk about Monstera looking droopy. Weird topic maybe, but I think it also helps a lot of newcomers to Monstera world or to the houseplant world, and will definitely ease a lot of hearts, or not, depending on the situation you have currently at home. But no further ado, I'll show you some of my droopy leaves right now. Let's start with the case of neglect or mistakes. Okay, I've got my largest Monstera right here with me, and it is looking, as you can see. But why is it looking like this, right? A while ago I got a thing that I mix on the soil that should not vibe with, so I changed her soil mix, and a few weeks ago I checked the roots and they are growing back again. So if the Monstera is looking droopy and you have water it and it is not perking up, check the roots. That's the first thing you do. It probably needs to grow new roots. It's probably just looking very sad because of that. So what I did is that I changed to a very chunky soil. So I put part bark, part leca, part perlite, and a little bit of soil. And while we are talking about soil, there was this really good documentary where the guy visits, it's actually a show, and he visits different gardens around the world, and he also visits the Amazon, and he shows the soil on the Amazon. Now, these guys do not grow on the Amazon, but one thing that, as far as I know, I actually don't, but as far as I've seen in Brazil, because hey, I'm Brazilian, they grow basically on anything as long as the roots get air. So this myth that Monsteras like to have root bound, like to be root bound, currently this guy is only on this small what the fuck is it called, pot, is because it doesn't have that many roots, so it's actually growing roots back. So that's why it looks like this. It doesn't have, like, the leaves don't really have a lot of water in them, so it's just a matter of time though, right? Because it's growing roots instead of leaves, even though it does have quite a few leaves. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, he shows the soil of the Amazon, and it's super thin, not very nutritious at all. And a lot of other climbing plants, and maybe even other, like, who knows what grows in the Amazon, but even other like types of Monsteras or the species of Monsteras or epiphytes, the plants that climb, you know, they grow in there, and they grow in there because they get a lot of the nutrients through the leaves and through the area roots. So that's why they grab on things, right? Alright, so the first thing that we need to be aware is that our soil mix, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And I've seen them, you know, there are two forms of Monstera, the large form and the small form. I'm not gonna go into that because Kaylee Allen has actually made a video that explains that very well, so you just go and watch that. You probably have already. So the large form is more of a crawler or a scrambler. The wind. And will therefore help and will therefore not need so much support. So a lot of times the bigger monsteras, the large monsteras will grow a lot of aerial roots because they are indeed looking for something to climb on, but they are initially like they don't need to climb to make the big leaves. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. The video is about droopy leaves. The second reason why a monstera leaf can get droopy, I have a smaller monstera right here. This guy needs water, first of all. So that's why it actually, this mature leaf looks like this. It needs water, so it's not turgid. Because the leaves are, I'm gonna water it today, don't worry. But now you can also see these ones over here, and this is what actually my friend's plant was doing. So this plant is actually a combination of lack of water and new leaf. This leaf here is new and it hasn't hardened enough yet, so you can actually see probably that is even a little bit like different colors. It's not totally this tone, and they even feel different, right? This feels more velvety and like very soft because it's just a new leaf and it hasn't hardened enough yet. And it also has quite a few leaves coming off right now. Sun is straighted, very nice. This guy's gonna grow like crazy, so I'm gonna be watering this plant because it's telling me it wants water. Another reason why your plant wants water, so do not think it's right away because it might not be. It might be just a new leaf that maybe you missed out if your plant is really full. And just do a touch test, see if it's like soft. And if it's an old leaf, then you can suspect root rot, and then you proceed to check. It could also be pests, you know, sucking out the sap from the leaf and making it look sad. And normally you're gonna see it, some markings on the plant, so you will know if it's a pest. In general, in my experience, if you take care of your plant, if you take good care of your plant, it's probably just a new leaf or screaming at you that it wants water. Skinned abscess actually, which is a Monstera species, so I do have one right here. They do this when they want you to water them. So this is a plant that wants water. Okay, the leaves also feel a little bit like the same way, that it's turgid. They've just been sitting so much outside that they are drying out so fast right now. My gosh, this plant has so many roots. I'm not complaining, but you know. What I'm doing right now, I'm actually going to show you. I'm just putting my finger in the soil to actually check that it does want water. I mean, the plant is basically telling me that it wants water, right? But I still want to check what's the situation. Because do not trust water meters if your soil is very chunky. So I guess that's it for today. I just wanted to talk about, because I do, you know, my friend was worried about it, and then I told him that it's fine, just leave it be, don't chop it. He was gonna chop it. He was actually gonna chop the leaf, and I told him, leave it be, it's fine, it will harden enough with time. And lo and behold, it hardened enough and it looks just normal. It looks perfect and beautiful. There's a mosquito eating me. So that's it for today, and I'll see you next.